Hey guys,
Hey.
welcome to the Eric Brandt Show.
Woo!
We got Ghost Rider, Defend. We've got who's that? That's Liberty Freak TV. And then we don't have Janet here because she doesn't like the camera. So Janet's not here. Right? You're not here, right, Janet? Oh, and we have Cut the Plastic, who's falling all over me. He probably wants me to turn the camera so he can be.
No, I don't need to be in this.
Oh, you're in it. So
Another
shy
shy
one
one.
closer.
You're not 2 arm lengths away, buddy. You don't have my permission.
Hey, stop spitting on me. Thank you to Ghost Rider for grabbing our probable custom. He grabbed Karen's
amazing shit.
and he grabbed mine.
I gotta see this. Can they see it? Oh yeah, they can see that.
Oh my!
Oh yeah.
What
a very angry
teeth
monkey
you have. Where's Karen's at? You got Karen's there too, right? We got 2 statements today of probable cause. I've got Karen's statement and I have Kyle's statement. And I'm just going to do Karen's because it's so quick and brief.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking quick.
I've never seen one that short.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Brian's the one in the video there for that.
No.
Yeah.
You were there.
You're there.
Karen Sidaro.
Okay, here is the probable cause statement for Karen Sidaro, you guys. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. It was at this time the defendant stood up from within the fenced-off area for attendance and began yelling from behind seated patrons and disrupting the event.
So
This
she was
does not
heckling
mean
the mayor?
That's right.
When did that become a crime?
It's not a crime. So when Karen was arrested, I told everybody that they needed to go read People versus Dempsey. Or no, it's Dempsey versus People. So do read Dempsey versus People. I'm just going to pull it up real quick.
Case too.
This is how I do my legal research. We throw this shit over here into the display 2 plus cam 1. Hi, here we are. Okay, so I go here and I go to Google Scholar. You can see I go in there a lot. Maybe. Am I in the right? Oh, see, I'm using the wrong browser.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go to my browser that I like. Hey, could you quiet your cell phones in the gallery, please? Huh? Don't make me find you in contempt. SCH, Scholar. See, I go in there a lot. Google Scholar.
Is that what
I'm going to go to case law. And I'm going to type in Dempsey versus People. Look how quick that is. Ching. Dempsey versus People. Robert says, Monk Guy 83, court today, downtown Denver Detention Center, room 2300 at 1:30 p.m. That is correct. So take a look here at Dempsey versus People. This is the case. This is the case that is attached to Karen Sidaro. So there's no question that this is the dispositive case in the Karen Sidaro case. Notice right here. We hold that the evidence was insufficient to demonstrate that Dempsey's conduct did significantly disrupt a political rally. It's not enough to make them mad. You have to actually stop them. Go to Channel 7. They broadcast the entire incident, the whole inauguration event.
There was nothing that interrupted that rally.
As a matter of fact, the mayor spoke.
How many words did she get out before they pounced on her?
I don't know, 17.
1, 2?
I don't know. Brian Loma was actually standing back with the cops, and Lieutenant Chavez turns to his other lieutenants and commanders and says, "Hey, those Occupy protesters went and sat down up there in the front. So if any of them makes any outbursts, arrest them." Right?
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah.
And so there's actually just Dave Russell just put up a great photo on Facebook showing Karen. And he put some words up with that photo that he took as a journalist. And he talks about how she was standing behind the seated people.
I'm buffering.
that she didn't make any movements.
I don't know why I'm buffering. I don't know why I'm buffering. But so are you on the Wi-Fi or
I'm on.
it's all good? Okay, good. So if you sit a little bit higher, defend. There you go. Now we can see your beautiful face.
Well, it's shaded, but yes.
Oh, isn't that kinky? Let's switch to another camera view before things get hinky, okay? Okay, here we go. We're going to go right there. There we go. Okay. So we're going to switch now away from Karen Sidaro's because I have court in Elbert County this afternoon. I want to again thank you, Ghostwriter, for getting Karen Sidaro's probable cause statement.
Yeah.
I've scanned that, and then this is Kyle Shockley. Kyle Shockley has not actually been charged. He's on investigative hold. This is why it's so important. Can we maybe get some phone numbers for? I'm going to give you a name here. District Attorney Matt James. Matt James, District Attorney. Let's see if we can locate him. I want to make sure we give them what they want here because this probable cause statement does District Attorney Matt James. This isn't the guy that just got in trouble, is it?
Matt James, film in Colorado.
Matthew James. Is considered the Denver District Attorney from Boulder, Colorado. Can we try and get his phone number? Let me go ahead and put up the probable cause. You guys are not going to believe this probable cause statement. It's very important that we get phone calls started now because we could actually get this guy released at 1:30 today. Because if the district attorney reads this, coupled with your phone calls, they should understand. This is the most ridiculous probable cause statement I have ever read in my life, and I have read a lot of ridiculum. First of all, I'm going to skip. First of all, let's take a look at the charge, attempt to influence a public servant. We looked at this briefly last night. Notice that there has to be an attempt to influence a public servant by means of deceit or threat of violence or threat of economic reprisal against any person or property with the intent to alter or affect their decision concerning a matter which is normally performed by her, the agency that they're in. So this probable cause statement, in order to be valid, on its face has to show that there was an attempt to change a particular servant's decision or vote.
By means of.
And it has to be by means of deceit, threat of economic reprisal, or threat of violence. So let's read the probable cause statement. The probable cause of the arrest of the above-named individual, Kyle Shockley, is as follows. At approximately 17:45 hours, I was dispatched to a disturbance at McDonald's restaurant. 2 males and 1 female were in the 1500 block of Cleveland, pacing back and forth in front of McDonald's. All the above parties had their cell phones out and were recording, including defendant Shockley. I recognized the female as known arrestee as Karen Sidaro, who is associated with Eric Brandt. Now, do you guys recall that we just had this little problem where the district attorney's office actually directly targeted our group of people and mentioned you, Brian Lona, and me, Eric Brandt, by name?
By name.
Published their written plan on how they were going to fuck us over,
And then
executed that written plan. Then we saw 303's video yesterday with the head of HSS security there at the Wellington Web Building.
City Attorney Prosecution, 720.
City Attorney Prosecution. No, that's not City Attorney, District Attorney. District Attorney. This is not this is a felony case. It's not a city case.
Yes.
This would be Beth McCann's office.
Deputy District Attorney.
Yeah, this is the same office that was just in the news because Beth McCann thought it was okay and she thinks she can rehabilitate her number 2 in command for felony menacing one of her other people with a baseball bat, among other complaints that were founded upon investigation. No need to bring charges, no need to fire him, but God forbid Kyle Shockley should do these things.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
about
go
to-
ahead and post that in the thing, right?
What are you doing? Yeah.
Go ahead and post it. So he recognizes Karen Sidaro and is associated with Eric Brandt, name misspelled, date of birth correct. On arrival, I contacted the victim's security guard for McDonald's restaurant. Name is Mohammed. Mohammed advised that while working inside McDonald's, Mohammed had a disturbance with a female, Karen Sidaro. Mohammed asked Karen to leave, and she became irate. And defendant Kyle Shockley intervened and began to blurt vulgarities at Mohammed and then threatened to beat him up. Well, let's take a look,
Except he wasn't there.
because we have video of this.
He was not present.
We have video of this. Let's switch over to display 2 plus cam 1. Oh, there we are. 303 Cop Walk has video of this.
Karen has video.
Karen has videos that she will be bringing over later.
Yes.
Arrested or back outside? No.
Here we are, arrested.
Keep in mind, they're alleging this took place inside.
Okay. We're going to go, oops,
This is a
To a
story
commercial.
about a magical place
we're going to go to a commercial.
where everything's amazing.
Okay, we're going to back up here. For the sake of brevity, I am going to change the speed of this video. We're going to change the speed to 1.5. Okay, so he just arrives on scene.
Wow.
Hey, are those McDonald's food products that right there on the thing?
Yes, he-
They were customers.
Yes.
Yes, there are customers.
Just want to make sure that's clear.
So he comes down, homeless people are out there just sitting around, and he's calling, he told this lady, shut up, you can't go back to Colfax, you hook her. And then a guy goes in there to stand up for this woman, and say, that's not right, you can talk to her.
Wouldn't talk to anybody like that.
He calls cops, and the guy was standing up for this woman, right? And then he goes, I'm like, supervisor said, he goes, no, fuck you, calls cops.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for giving numbers for the district attorney this time. This is a felony case. So we're going to look for Kyle Shockley making some threats, or we watched this a little bit yesterday. I do have it in chipmunk mode. Jay Money says Karen is my queen.
Oh, I know.
I'm having some challenges playing this. So apparently I'm having some challenges playing this. I'm buffering right now. Is everybody noticing that I'm buffering? Are you playing?
Yeah, it was buffering.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, yeah.
Pause
thank
that,
you.
but I had to chat, so that was no problem.
Okay, yeah.
This building is a McDonald's franchise. This piece of shit, I called the supervisor, and he's calling
There
the
we go.
supervisor to try and get him out right now and fired and removed. Because he's calling, he's saying, so you women, he's
Still
calling women
experiencing
quicker
some buffering.
and
Huh?
hunts and
There we go.
and then he calls the cops. If you say
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
You couldn't say. Yeah, go on and ask him why he calls women cunts and hookers.
I'm sitting right here. Oh, he even cleans the table. He even cleans the table.
There we go.
McDonald's should not hire a security guard that calls women cunts.
Fucking joke of a man. What they are.
Hey, Wicked Twin.
That's special. Oh, good. He's out here.
And the security guard got all in my face like he was gonna hit me, and he came at me like this, and I have my phone on.
District attorney's all
Gave him a bad authority.
Outstanding. Let's get phone calls to the district attorney's office right away.
He's not striking nobody now, that's for sure. Hey, look at professional, dude. How you doing, bud? That wasn't. I like the security guard. I was in Eric's school too. What's up, Liberty Free TV? Right? Fuck up, huh? You guys are better trained than most.
Keep in mind, these guys just showed up. So anything that happens in this allegation here has to happen in this meantime.
That cop is out of here. That cop is way out of here.
When they're asking, that's the online interview to put your woman across the country.
Look at him hiding. Yeah. Look at him hiding. Yeah, you're pussy. You're pussy. You're not smart enough to get a real job. Come here. Yeah, you fucking hide. Stop yelling at him. I can't. Come on, like you're fucking a buzzer again, you fucking half man. Oh, he's doing it long now. Okay, whatever, dude. Hand wait, yeah. I said he can come talk to me. Because if he wants to come and talk to me. Hey.
Why am I buffering?
I see you in there playing off. Yeah, look at it try to hide. You're fucking moron. Oh my god. Oh, that looks like me.
Yeah.
With a dude hanging out over my head. That's a little creepy. I'm not smart enough to get a real job.
Why you call it a name, huh?
So I'm not sure why I'm buffering.
Here, this thing is laying down on the ground, and it's really hot.
It's really hot.
Really
Oh,
hot.
like not getting enough airflow hot. Hot to the touch.
Hot.
Oh, Janet's reporting that the router is hot to the touch.
Hot enough to fry an egg.
Burn your finger.
I'm gonna kick this quality down a little bit.
Well, I made it. I'm a warrior.
If you want to watch this in greater detail, then you can watch it on 303 Pop Walk's channel. Here is the link. Right
They're
here.
coming around. Okay, thank you, Nancy. Hey! We can't ask any questions and get him to incriminate himself. We can't get him out here because we're yelling at him. Cut.
This means Mohammed. They like to get out in his face and call him names like that and put his horse. They're telling people this is a McDonald's joke. They get out of it.
And we want to tell the guy to supervise the job. How?
Right, no kidding, huh?
Here's the number.
We're watching for these threats.
Here's basically, there's a security guard with McDonald's that called some girls some cunts and they kicked her out for saying something. He's a yeah. So he's a security guard.
I'm sorry, I don't speak like that like a bitch. You come out here and talk.
Come here, talk to me. Want to talk?
He doesn't want to talk.
Yeah.
He just wants to cry on the phone. Wish he had authority.
So this security guard apparently
Oh.
was calling girls.
What the whole time?
What does he work for? Here, come over
Let's
here.
see.
315-869-5648.
And I would appreciate it if you could call the McDonald's on 216th Street and
McDonald's on
tell them why
216th Street. Let's give them calls.
call women, cunts, and whores and fight you to their
We talked to
patients.
Ben.
That doesn't make them look good.
Okay.
You
So they
talked
call
to Ben,
McDonald's.
yeah.
And
And here's this.
he wants the videos.
Ben would like the videos. We're gonna get the videos from Karen here.
McDonald's at 216th Street Mall with the street guard Mohammed.
Hold on, I'm gonna play this at regular speed.
That might have been the man.
Here, you guys can-
It'd be nice to find out later too.
I'm gonna rewind that a little bit, and I'm gonna play that with just the audio of the stream.
Who does he work for?
Yeah.
Here, look. Don't move your hand. 315-869-5648.
And I would appreciate it if you could call the McDonald's on 216th Street and tell them why they let a security guard call women cunts and whores and fuck you to their patrons. That doesn't make them look good. So please call McDonald's too. And here's this.
This guy?
About 10-15 minutes ago at this McDonald's at 216th Street Mall with the security guard Mohammed.
The security guard Mohammed, some woman walks by and says that's the people to get off the side of the sidewalk. Some woman walks by and says, oh, security's just on his high horse now.
So you guys
Shut up, you stinking cunt, go back to hooker. Go back to their hooker, cut. It just keeps going up like, nah, it's not to a woman like that. So I go inside and say something to him. He says, oh, freedom of speech, freedom of
Leaving him.
and then
Let him know. A lot of calls are going in. A lot of calls to McDonald's and this.
Hey, if there were more people like you out there, more people would love security. Instead, you got assholes like that guy right there Who wants to call women and then hide behind a badge like a coward?
So I would say that there's an immediate witness right there who said this guy was calling women cunts and bitches and whores,
And he went inside.
and he even went inside. But Kyle never went inside.
Kyle never went in the pajamas.
Never.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
I think we have a case of mistaken identity for who was threatening him.
well, that's their failure to do an investigation. Right? That's definitely their failure to do an investigation. So we have this little problem
so just
here.
Lock him up, huh?
Just lock him up, huh?
Oh, I just walked him
Yeah.
outside.
Let him think about it for a while in a cage.
He'll think
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, he'll think about it.
What the-
So, as you can see here, defendant Kyle Shockley certainly did not intervene.
And we need to call McDonald's on 260